post editor Unicorn here. I just want to say, keep in mind, please, this is the first pilot episode. XLR's mic is not as good as I want it to be, so please keep in mind this is the pilot episode. Things will be better going forward. Hope you enjoy the podcast. So, how's your day been?
Been pretty good so far. Haven't really done much, but hey, haven't been much to do recently because I've had a few days off from college. How about you?
I woke up. I went to the bathroom. I got back in bed, watched TikTok, and then I got on a call with you.
All right, not much.
What are you eating?
Same as me. Pop-Tarts. I toasted them in a toaster. Don't really know how long. I didn't keep track.
What flavor?
They are chocolate fudge, I believe.
I'm eating Scooby-Doo snacks. Welcome to the Creator's Creator, everyone.
Yeah, I was about to say, what really sucks about living on an island is you don't get any of the good snacks.
What snacks do you want?
Well, aside from like more flavors of Pop-Tarts, I'd also like all the unique flavors of pretty much everything you have. I'd like to try Maruchan.
What is that?
Maruchan, the brand of noodles. The ramen noodles.
I've never heard of that brand before.
Really?
Why does fucking...
It's really famous in the US. Maybe... Excuse me, my mouth is full. Maybe because the guy I heard about it from was from Florida. He's from the South.
Mm.
I don't think it's very popular. I don't think it's a very popular brand up in the northeast coast.
Yeah, because I'm on the northeast.
But whatever. If you find some, try it sometime. If you ever go to, like, I don't know, lower states.
Mm-hmm. So where are you from again? Malta, right?
Mm-hmm. Malta, yes. Small island smack dab in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Right under Sicily, which is an island under Italy.
I know it's Sicily.
It isn't, but it's not under Italy's control. We are not Italian. Do not get that wrong. We are our own independent nation. We claimed independence from the British. Actually, when did we become independent from the British? Malta's independent. Okay, I think no. That's a news art. That's a newspaper. That's a publication. When did Malta become independent? We have been independent from the British since 1964.
That's a lot.
September 21st. Which doesn't really make sense considering we have Sette Giugno, which is treated as our 4th of July. I think we were under Italian rule at some point during World War II, and that's also we had to become independent from that because we were used as a naval base, and it was like a chokehold to have us for Europe.
Should have thought of more topics to talk about before we started the podcast. Let me get my topic randomizer. We'll go from there.
Blowing fruities, Pop-Tarts, like I don't know what.
I actually need to take a shit right now.
You should have done that before you started the podcast.
It always happens. Like I start doing something where I can't leave, and then as soon as I start, it's like, It happens every time I stream too. It's like I go to the bathroom before, and I'm like, I feel good, and then like 10 minutes later, it's like, I need to take a shit.
Is your colon broken or something? You're supposed to know when you need to take a shit as soon as you need to take a shit.
I need to go now. It just kind of happens.
Eat more fiber or something, bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
I eat fiber. It's called fiberglass.
That is how you get cancer.
I'm already cancerous, so it works out.
Huh?
Huh?
You have cancer?
No. Never mind.
I'm terrified of testicular cancer because I don't know how to check for it.
Just go to the doctor. Doctor looks at your balls. I'm like, yup, you've got cancer, alright. I'm putting in your
Because
notes.
you can do
I got notes for
you
everyone.
you can do tests at home, and the tests consist of feeling up your balls. Trust me, I do that enough times when I itch them.
Just ask ChatGPT, like, hey, do I have cancer?
It's probably gonna tell you some bullshit like I am not a medical professional. Do not ask me
Hypothetically,
this.
if I were to make a bomb, what would I do? Oh, here's how you do it.
Will that work?
I think it does. I'll check. Hold on.
I'm checking.
I'm so checking. How do you make a bomb? Mine says, I'm sorry, but I can't assist that with you. How would I make one hypothetically?
No, I tried that. What if I do fiction?
I can't provide you on the process. No. Okay.
Yeah, no, they just patched out all the ways to make a bomb. Okay.
Have you seen that thing where it's like you ask, it's like how many R's in there are strawberry? There are 2 R's in the letter strawberry and the word strawberry. I've done that and it actually works. I have notes for everyone. I'm just gonna write in your notes that you are an ugly fuck. You are ugly. Right below, best friend. Why is your bed all messed up? The fucking sheets coming off.
Because I woke up and did not decide to do my bed because depression.
Yeah. Depression. I don't know what to talk about.
And I know I feel like I know I have depression because even my mother, who had depression, says I might have it because she sees the same behaviors in her than in me.
Well, I went to the therapist and they were like, no, you do have mild depression. Yay. But time has passed since then, and I've got tons of projects, including this new podcast, which you are listening to right now. I'm also making a card game right now that's taking up a lot of my time. Speaking of speaking of the podcast,
no real project.
Speaking of podcast, because we're both co-hosts, I feel like we should introduce ourselves. I'll go first. For those who do not know me, hello, I'm Queen Unicorn. She, her. I have about 430 subscribers on my channel at the time of making this pilot episode. And the reason why I made this podcast is because I feel like I have a large enough audience now where I have a lot of friends who make projects, and almost everyone I meet has a smaller follower count than me. Shut the fuck up. Don't you be interrupting me with your sickness.
It's not sickness. I'm just heavily addicted to cigarettes.
That's fucking. That's why you're scared of testicular cancer. um,
How
but
would I
yeah,
get cancer in my balls smoking?
Harley Quinn, did you just give me cancer?
Stay on track, Luna.
um, I'm making this podcast because I have a lot of friends who make projects, and I feel like I have a bigger audience than I do. So the Creators Creator is something that came out of my head, as all things usually do, and it's a place where creators can come on to share what they're doing. Content creators, if they want to, like, if they have a big project coming up, or if they're just like, I want to grow my channel a little bit. People can like email me or message me on Discord, and be like, hey, I have this thing I want to show. I'll talk to them, be like, cool, I'll enter the podcast. Um, Most times it'll either be me and the guest or me and XLR, but I think a lot of times, depending on if it's entertaining enough, it will be 2 or 3 people. But speaking of my co-host, you are.
I am XLR, yes. I do not really have a internet following. I am an internet nobody. Well, I did have a YouTube channel when I was 12, but I only racked up 3 subscribers before I gave up because not only that, I had school and I just had to focus on other things. I have no projects of my own currently, unless you count being an art student, learning media accounts. I study animation, photography, etc., and I make I've so far made really crappy walking cycle animations. That is about it.
Yeah, we can make the intro for the channel.
I'd have to get better at animation for that, and it is a time-consuming
I
process.
know
I'll
it's a
tell you that.
time-consuming task. I made a minute and a half project for my final project for one of my college classes, and it took me like a month, maybe 2.
Mm. It took me an entire hour to do a walk cycle of 10 steps.
That's awesome. I can draw a ball bouncing.
I've done that too. It's like one of the first things we learned.
Actually, I have my 3DS right here. My 3DS. Let's open up the flip
Um,
note.
let's see. Here's more of me. I like to play video games. I don't do it professionally, although I aspired to when I was younger. But
Yes, I
in the end, I
actually
considered
am.
that
Actually, am opening my 3DS right now.
I considered that unrealistic for myself because I that's cool. I absolutely am abhorrent at playing online games. Oh,
For our audio listeners, I'm showing XLR some of my animations I've done.
so they're actually pretty cool.
I need to get
But yeah,
back
I
into
am
animation.
absolutely abhorrent about at playing online games. I tried Call of Duty. I I
I
sucked
know
at
there's one
that.
with Sans. Where is it?
I mainly do good on like story mode games, like story games, single player games, whatever,
I know there's one with
or
Sans in here. Where is it?
or collaborative games. Like I
Yes.
know this isn't really a collaborative game, but like Devil May Cry 5 has a multiplayer mode. I'm half decent at Marvel Rivals. I can say that as
Did you
much.
play? I thought you didn't play Marvel Rivals. Oh my god.
I play yes, I play
Listen, wait,
Marvel
wait, wait.
Rivals.
Listen to this one.
I main
Listen,
Venom,
listen to
Hulk,
this. Listen to this.
and Jeff the Land Shark. I ain't hearing nothing.
My second year.
I
It's,
think I
when
think
was
your
this
mic's
made?
cutting out.
This was made in 2013.
Oh my god, that is 10 years old.
This
That's
is
over 10
this
years
is
old.
my original DS.
I have my 3DS right here as well.
I changed it to my
It's
name.
red. Red. Check it out.
Oh, that's so cool. I've gone through 3 different DSs. This is my original one, which surprisingly is not broken.
This is a 3DS, a 3DS XL actually.
I got this one right here, which is the new 3DS with the starry thing, but unfortunately, I dropped this in the toilet, and it has not worked ever since.
Oh.
I have this one, which is the one I got after that, but the L button doesn't really work.
That's what happens with old tech.
It also
starts
just
breaking
doesn't
down.
turn on anymore. Which really sucks because I had a lot of games I bought on here. Um, and then I got
Oh yeah,
two.
speaking of technology,
I got this one.
don't know how.
I got the original
Ooh.
DS. And I had a pink one that worked, but I gave it to my friend because he shiny hunted. And that one's his. Um, but I had a pink one that worked. I found a broken pink one at a oh, here it is. I've got this broken pink one and it's like this. It
Oh,
is like hanging
Jesus
by its
Christ.
fucking thread. I found it at a yard sale. Bought it for like $5.
Check it out.
That's super cool. And then of course I have the one in my bed, which is my modded 3DS, which has all the other different stuff on it. You want to know how this is my original one? Look at the fucking Angry Birds Star Wars stickers.
Uh,
Look how
speaking.
faded they are. It's like my
Wow.
partner when he's on fucking weed. This is what he feels like. They're so faded. He's just not
Speaking of
there.
technology,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not only just an art student. I am also a former IT student. I have a degree, no, not a degree. I have a diploma in information communication technology, which means I am certified to work IT jobs if I ever wanted to. So I could be a networking. I could do a like networking, cable work, even though I absolutely blow at all. But if I ever wanted to, that's a job opportunity. I feel like the best I could do was be like a computer salesman because I'm really good with hardware. I can assemble a computer. I've done that before.
Yeah,
Like
you
I'm
are
really
good
good
with
with.
hardware, aren't you, gay boy?
You want to talk? I almost called you a word. Um, but I'm good with building PCs. Mainly because I know hardware better than software. Mainly because if I can't touch it, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I respond better
So you
to
don't know
physical
what you're doing with
stimuli than I
women
do
then?
visual. Hmm?
You don't know what you're doing with women then?
No, because I can touch women.
Have you touched one lately?
Not lately, but I did at my IT school, and I cannot say these things because I was 15 at the time, and well, she let me do all these things herself too.
Hell yeah.
My friends are calling me a dumbass because they think she might have been into me,
As one
and
might be.
and and with how she acted towards me, I'm starting to think they are right because you do not send a friend a photo of yourself wearing nothing but a towel on Snapchat.
I do.
Glossing over that,
Because it's funny.
I'm gonna pray I never get your Snapchat.
I don't even fucking. I deleted Snapchat a few months ago. I don't use it anymore. I meant
I don't
like
even
I
get the
just
purpose
sent
of
like
Snapchat.
when I was younger. I just sent like um friends pics of me because I'm like, you're sad and lonely. Here you go. I'm poly for a fucking reason.
Same. All right, forgot to give like the bare minimum information
Oh
you
yeah,
would give to a person.
back to the introductions, which we were starting with. Tell us about you again. You were internet
He,
nobody.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, internet nobody. I'm basically anonymous on the
Yeah, so
internet
a
aside
regular
from a
nobody.
few. Yeah, but like my biggest ever following I could ever say is gone because I used to do Vine. I have a semi. Like I have the exact same amount of Twitter followers as I did on my old YouTube account, which was like 53, 54.
I would love to talk
Uh,
about my old YouTube account someday, but that is for a different time and place. Because it's one of the most embarrassing things I have ever done. So bad to the point where I was being bullied in middle school for one of the videos I uploaded when I was like 5 or 6. Ew, where's this one? This shit is not bubblegum. What the fuck? Why is it orange?
You might want to save the gross stuff for after podcast. Oh, we playing that game? Okay, hold on.
For our audio listeners, I am smoking a fake cigarette. It's one of those like candy cigarettes. I put it in my mouth. I accidentally inhaled some of the shit, and that was for a real cough. And XLR is now smoking an actual cigarette, which you should not do. Do not smoke unless it is weed. That is
Yeah,
the only thing that's okay.
I wouldn't recommend smoking cigarettes. Smoke weed. Weed makes everything funnier. Trust me, the first time I got high was at Malta Comic Con 2024. I called out so many people on their cosplays. It was hilarious.
That's so funny.
Yeah, my first time getting high was in public. It was hysterical.
I fucking hate that. Like, I'm like breathing with this in my mouth, and it's like I'm inhaling the really shitty flavor from the fake cigarette, and it's like actually making me cough. So I've got to stop. I have this other one. I'm so fucking dumb. Because for the longest time, I thought the colored side was supposed to go out, not in your mouth.
Like, you are gonna get like asbestos poisoning or something, Luna.
Thank you.
That's not even like of your own like error. That's gonna be the manufacturer's fault.
I have 2, 3. I have this one, which is just like white candy. I can bite this one off, and then I got this other one.
Also, for our listeners out there, do not take my example. If someone offers you a cigarette, I'm gonna be a bit vulgar here. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Because trust me, it may seem cool. It is not. You will, your lungs will be damaged. You will struggle to breathe. You will not be as athletic as you used to be, and you will risk cancer. I'm doing this because I hate myself.
Oh, you got cancer. It's time to open up a Pokemon pack.
By cutting it in half. For our listeners.
It's the trick or treat.
For our listeners, she just cut a Pokemon deck in half.
It's the trick or trade packs. They don't fucking matter. Well, I cut that I cut that perfectly in half. Look.
What is trick or trade? Inform me.
It's
I've never heard of this.
Trick or trade is like Pokemon comes out with like these like arts. So it's like here, let me get another one because I have like so many.
So why would you cut them in half if they come with like arts? That sounds cool.
So you can collect most of them in like 5 or 6 packs, and my friend got me a thing of 35.
Oh, you could have had something really good in that previous pack, though.
No, all of them are the same. Like, they're not anything worth it. Like, this is like, instead of giving like out candy, you would give like these little trick or treat things.
Okay. What game? Let's talk about video games. Why don't we?
Sure.
We're on the topic of trading card games. What video games have you played recently?
I've been playing just before I quickly move on, like these are the kind of cards that you would get. Like these are spare cards I would just give to like little kids. So, like, hey, you want a Pokemon card? Here you go. I've been playing Belatro, Modern Belatro, Binding of Isaac. I started High on Life the other day. And it's been so long I've forgotten about it. So you got your gun, and there's like a.
High on Life.
I know. I'm just telling it to the audience.
Okay.
So you got a gun that talks. It's made by the same people who made Rick and Morty. I don't fucking give a shit. By the way, I forgot who it was, but the
Justin Roiland.
Charlie from Smiling Friends. The voice of Charlie is actually in the game. He's one of the little sewer guys. He's like, oh, who's harder? Who's harder? Is it me? You don't have to lie to him for his self-esteem.
So
I
said the red one was harder.
Me too. Just because it was Charlie. But
I didn't even know it was Charlie. I was just going off of color theory because red's a hot color.
Yeah. But you get a gun, And then you can't I tried to shoot the NPCs because that's just something I do in every game because I love killing people. I love killing people. So awesome.
Did you
I
shoot the
want to
kid?
kill people. I did shoot the kid, but I'll get to that in a minute. Um, and then eventually, enough. He just says like, "Stop trying to fucking kill everybody." Like the game knows you're trying to shoot people,
Wait,
and then
really?
eventually, yeah, there's like 5 or 6 different lines, and one of them I was just like, "Stop trying to fucking kill everybody," and I'm like, "Stop
I'm
trying."
booting. I'm
You can't fucking kill
I'm
these
booting up the
people.
game right now.
Yeah,
I'm booting up
please.
the game right now.
And then when you get into the sewers, like it's the second part. There's a kid that comes across you. It's like, oh, hey, fish me, hey, fish me, and then you try to shoot him, and then and it's like it's just a kid, you know. It's like, oh, look at me, you can shoot me everywhere. Oh, come on, shoot me, fish me, and then I shot him in his foot because I didn't think he would die immediately, and he just kind of killed over, and it's like, ah, I'm dead. And then I got an achievement called Fallout doesn't let you do that. And then I looked
Oh
at.
shit! I forgot I was in the middle of a boss fight. Oh my god.
Don't play in the middle of the podcast.
I was doing that this entire time. I was playing Spider-Man.
Fuck you. Damn.
I am very good at multitasking. You wouldn't believe.
So am I. But I looked at the achievements because I'm like, if that's a fucking achievement. So I looked at the achievement, and there were two achievements right next to each other. One of them was, I give a picture of it, I think. One of them was, feeling good in the neighborhood, where it was like, pay your bill at Applebee's. And then there was another one where it was like, spend $12 at the Alien Strip Club. And then how you get it is just spend 12 hours at the Alien Strip Club. I'm like, fucking. But yeah, I've been playing High Life. I played a level of Pack World Repack. I hate that I actually want to play it now. I was playing it for shits and giggles, and I'm like, damn, this game is
I
fun
played
now.
that game. I played the original on PS2.
I had Pack World 2, I think, for GameCube. I have a GameCube downstairs. I also have a Wii, but I use the Wii to play GameCube games, just cause if I want to play like native games, I play it on that. But if not, then I use one of the new techniques. But
Recently I've played the entire Infamous series
you told me about that.
for like the old games. So I started off by finishing off Infamous 1. Kessler, final boss, a pain to fight. He's not as bad as Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1 because I played that. But he was a pain. Let's see. I also played Infamous 2, finished that off. I did the good runs for both games. I plan on replaying for the bad run. And I also played Infamous Blood Festival of Blood. Because I love that game. It's the only game where you can play as a vampire with electricity powers, and I just love playing as Cole McGrath. Cole McGrath is awesome. But
we've also been playing me and you together. We've been playing A Way Out and Dying Light 2. That's what we've been playing together.
We gotta get back on those.
We gotta get back on those, yeah. What the fuck? I just opened up what the fuck? I just opened up Steam, and one of the first things I saw was new task, help shape Among Us, take a player feedback thing. What problems have you had? Why isn't cheese a topping in the burger making task? Wait, what's this? The 2025 roadmap. Out now. Noisemaker Phantom Tracker rolls. Ooh. There's gonna be more rolls. TV. Oh, I forgot the show was gonna come out soon-ish too.
What show?
The
Among Us, right?
Among Us
They're
show.
having a show.
And then Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is coming out in December. So excited for that. One of my favorite games is Portal 2. One of the games of all time. And one of my favorite games is Bloons Tower Defense 6. Um, so I love Adventure Time, and then a few years ago I discovered Bloons Adventure Time, and I'm like, wow, this is great. Until I discovered that the game is not great because it's fucking so bad. Aside from Fortnite, I have not spent more money on a game than Bloons Adventure Time because it is so hard. It is like unfair. And I'm like moderately good in Bloons. I have like 150 hours in the game, but it's like, oh, stop playing fucking Spider-Man.
Not. I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Don't worry.
I need you to
I'm
talk.
I'm fighting Krubis.
Don't spoil it.
But I've stuck on this boss fight. I need. It's a thing with me. If I don't get something done, I'm never gonna get it done.
I can see
But
it in the reflection of your Denji photo in the back a little bit.
But Bloons. I never really got the premise of that game. I've never really been into tower defense.
You put down monkeys, and they shoot for you.
I'm surprised that could be a lot of racists play that game and get some enjoyment out of it.
No, they're like actual monkeys, and then there's like tech
I know,
shooters and.
I know. I'm just making some dark jokes.
No. I used to play Bloons TD5 when I was a kid all the time. I have this one specific memory of being in like a fish and chips place, cause New England, and I had my Kindle tablet, and I sat under the table and I was playing Bloons TD5, and it was what a time. Did you know Bloons is actually on the Nintendo DDS? DS. Fun fact.
I did not know that. No, I did not.
It was really bad.
As most DS ports are, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For example, I love Ben 10 Protector of Earth. I have it on PS2. I do not like its DS port all too much because it feels very limited. Because well, it's DS. But what the hell are you gonna do? It's DS. Can't really complain.
I actually did write ugly fuck in my notes. look at my notebook.
I am growing my facial hair out again because I want to do something funny with my mustache.
You look like you would
when it
scream in the
grows out.
hallway in between classes.
Oh, I did that as a kid in middle school.
If you know what I mean.
What do you mean scream? Like scream at the top of my lungs, like shrieking, or?
Like the kids who are in separate classes.
Oh, you're calling me like a special ed.
You kind of look like it.
I feel like I look like a Down syndrome sufferer sometimes.
I can't tell if that. What is the black part? Is that your chin or is that your neck? I can't tell. Like, why is it growing under your neck? Like, that's weird. That's why, like,
I don't
you
know.
look like a neck beard. That is what a neck beard is.
I have a neck beard. I don't know why. It's something with my genetics. I don't know who my dad is, but I have a word. I want to have a few words with that bastard.
Your fucking dad is the milady guy.
I fucking hope not.
That's what you look
that
like.
So ugly. My beard gets better around the sides, though. It's just I shaved recently because I was a little sick of the facial hair.
Look at this baby smooth face.
Oh yeah, because you're a girl. That's why yours is baby smooth.
I mean, I have.
You don't have the burden.
I do have this one thing. I don't know where it is, but on like the side of my cheek, there's like this hair here. Do you see it?
Well, yeah. Even girls have facial hair. My mother.
No, but it's been there. I also have this like little piece of hair on my nose, and it doesn't go away.
Like my mother, for example, she has a lot of peach fuzz on her face. She doesn't shave it. Good for her. Because it would like grow thicker, and that's not a good thing. You don't want to look like Sasquatch.
You can't see it, but I do have hair on my arms.
Well, everyone has hair on their arms, Luna, regardless of like gender, sex, etc.
I just want to tell you, Jenny of the gay bees out there, to the eggs who are just recently starting to crack. It is okay to have arm hair. I have been on estrogen for about 5 years. Actually 5 years a few days ago as of recording. And it's okay to have arm hair. Everyone has arm hair. As long as you're not like a big bushy man like hair, then it's like
Oh yeah, my legs.
my arm
My legs
hair.
would make
My arm used to be like really thick, but now you can barely see it.
people have a heart attack because like I have really hairy legs,
My legs
and
aren't
that's
that
the only
hairy.
part. That's the only part I'm going to get into detail with. Speaking on hair.
How do you think this podcast is going so far, my good friend XLR? Whose
I
favorite
think it's going
color?
quite well.
Whose favorite color
It's a
is
very
blue and is also 19 years old?
yes. Um, I think it's going quite well. I think it's quite entertaining. Granted, I've never done something like this before, but I enjoy talking. I like telling people about myself when I get to because I like people to get to know me. It could I could get friends out of it and it could be fun, you know?
Also, yes, XLR's name does come fucking Ben 10. He loves Ben 10.
Yep. In fact, I have
Smartwatch.
for the, yeah for the audio for our listeners and because you can't see it, I have a smartwatch app that replicates the Omnitrix. It's still
Oh,
in updated. It's still getting updated because it released recently, but it's awesome. Luna's getting up from her chair. She's grabbing something, I believe.
since we're talking about watches here.
I feel like you're gonna pull out the goddamn yokai watch or something.
I wish.
I had a yokai watch toy as a kid. I was into yokai watch because it was like a fusion between Ben 10 and Pokemon, and I was kind of into both
Yokai
at the
Watch
time.
was awesome, let's be real. Don't hide the fact.
Yeah.
Yokai Watch was actually cool. I'm bringing on the watch right now, hold on. I think you've seen it. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, wait. Let me turn it off. Keep talking. Alright, so. Speaking of watches.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she has her Pip-Boy, which is actually really cool. It's like a really good replica of a Pip-Boy from Fallout. Which Fallout
$300.
specifically?
This is from the show Fallout.
Okay.
I've seen the show. I really like the
$300.
show.
Crazy.
I mean,
I'm
it took.
not much.
It took. I ordered this in April of 2024, and I got this earlier last month.
I'm not much of a Fallout fan. I have played like Fallout 3, some of it with mods, like one that would make me Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. I have considered downloading a mod for Fallout, New Vegas specifically called. I think it's New Vegas.
PlayStation
or it's
has
Fallout
mods
4.
where you can make the boobies bigger on all female characters.
The mod is called Pip-Boy is not Omnitrix, and it's where you could remove the Pip-Boy whenever you want. Frankly, I don't know why you'd want to remove your Pip-Boy, because I don't know how the inventory system would work.
I mean,
Because the
it's just
Pip-Boy
the
is
UI,
like
but
your access to your inventory.
so the Pip-Boy here, you can actually like move it, and it's like it has a bunch of screens, and it has a fucking It has a Geiger counter.
Huh. Like an actual functioning Geiger
Yeah,
counter?
well, it's not an actual functioning Geiger counter, but you can make it more. I like to point this at people and say, "Let's see how cool you are." And then I put on the Geiger counter, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're rad."
That sucks.
But yeah, there's like so many screens from the show. Like, there's an actual clock. There's an alarm on here.
Oh, that's cool. It's gonna fucking suck when the CMOS battery in that dies, because then it won't be able to tell time accurately or the dates.
Well, the date is currently 2077-0303.
Oh, right, because the show is like set in 20s.
Well, I mean, I could set it to the actual date, but I prefer to have it 2077 because that's when the Fallout show is set. There, you want to hear the alarm sounds? So we got
Sure.
klaxon.
I don't think your
It's
mic
like
is picking it up.
wah, wah. We got a door, and then we got saw.
It's not
And then
picking it
there's
up.
also just a radio. Or not.
Like, it connects to like actual radio frequencies
Yeah,
in
there's
the
like
real
a
world, or
there's the here.
Hey yo, this is DJ Carl at KPSS.
it's not picking up
Listen,
any of the
listen.
audio, Lunar.
The once beautiful Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, it's picking up nothing. You're
No,
gonna
I'm
have to
making
like
it.
record this on your phone and then
But
edit it in
yes,
later.
but then there is like an actual radio.
Así como cambio de aceite, mantenimiento preventivo, cambio de frenos.
Yeah, nothing there.
I mean, my side is picking up.
Still nothing.
I can't play much because it's actually copyrighted. But yeah, I just wanted to show off. How would you rate this podcast, 1 to 10?
Me? I'd say it's a solid like 7 or 8 right now.
If you were an outside listener, would you listen to it?
Probably, yeah.
I think you'll leave. I'm not very
No,
confident
no.
in my abilities of a podcast host right now.
No, I listen to podcasts when I want to. Like for example, Distractable. I listen to that on the off chance I feel like listening to a podcast.
Yeah, but
It's
if you weren't
usually
like,
when
like
it's usually
this,
when I don't feel
this
like
is a new
listening to music on the
podcast.
drive home.
This is a podcast. It's a new podcast with no audience so far, except for a few people.
Still, I like to give new things a chance.
Well, it's been 42 minutes, and I think I just thought of the outro. You want to hear the outro?
Sure, let's hear it.
Well, it was nice talking to you, XLR. And we'll see you in the crater later.
That's
What do you-
good.
What do you think?
That's good.
Alright. Bye-bye. See you all next week.
Adios.
I think that was good.
Yeah.
That was very good. I need to go take a shit now.